Hi all, I'm delighted to share with you today a peek inside of Kingscrusher's Tactic Snacks 1. So first edition, this is a new course at Chessable which can help you train your tactics, your pattern recognition. So these are good questions to ask before considering this course. Do you like checkmate puzzles? So all of them end in checkmate. Do you like playing faster time controls? So these are not particularly deep, but if you do play on the faster time controls, they're quite important patterns, especially for those arena style tournaments where you get as many games as you can play. So you want to be able to beat opponents quickly. And I found, these are great patterns in these puzzles accumulated from thousands and thousands of games, distilled down to this set of puzzles for this particular book. So a lot of very interesting patterns you can use at faster time controls for the quick knockouts in particular. So yes, I've been crushing the competition quite well in recent years. You can check out my track records. So sometimes you want to study hard and sometimes you want to snack on tactics. So they are quite easy, a lot of them. So especially if you're under 1800, you quite might like it. If you're over a certain strength, maybe you could have it in a sort of speed training mode just to make sure you can pick them up very, very quickly. But it's really targeted at beginner and intermediate level, this book. This course, interactive course book. So 250 of them. Each is engine checked from the winning perspective. Sometimes there are blunders from the opponent which let them be checkmated a bit more easily. So each puzzle is from a real game, and you can see the real game context. So if you want to get into those positions, there's a very good clues for the opening systems I use, which are kind of novel sometimes, like B3 as white. Some light annotation and analysis, and suitable for improving players, and fun. Key thing. So that's the key thing here. So some puzzles ask you to punish a blunder with a quick blow. Others contain classical mating patterns such as Boden's mate, Legal's mate. So heavy fun factor, great learning experience. And okay, so if you train from these, patterns will become second nature, and you will spot many wins that you couldn't see before. At the same time, you become much more aware of the one move threats and opponents set up for you. So training these classical checkmating patterns are vital for any player to survive in the arenas of online chess at the moment. And even the top level tournaments, as we see, they're introducing faster time controls, which so you've got to be very good on your pattern recognition and calculation, fast calculation. Let's have a look to the structure. 5 chapters each. So there's quite a good helping on each chapter. So if we just pick on one or two, so here, so black to play here, it was looking scary, but with forcing moves here, you can actually deliver checkmate with check, and then that kind of form pawn for the win helps. That pawn there. Okay, so that was a fun one. So they're all ending in checkmate. You can see how the game arrives, so you can study my openings as well. So the tango, a surprise weapon is black, and I also play a kind of surprise weapon as white, so you can get an insight into a very, very aggressive repertoire, surprise repertoire, which also adds to the shock factor of playing at these faster time controls. So let's have a look at this one. White to play here. Now here's a kind of weakness of the last move. So in fact, if you pounce on weaknesses of the last move, knight takes e6, and in fact the opponent missed the threat, so they didn't play the perfect defense there, and they allowed a checkmate there. It's engine checked, as I say, from the winning perspective. You can see how this arrived as well. Okay, more of a traditional opening there. Let's have a look at another chapter just quickly. Okay, one or two, or just maybe one from the top. So here, okay, this is a very important pattern. So the opponent's just queens, rook takes g6, check, bang, and then you see the bishop coordinating common square for the checkmate there. Very important to get those common squares working for you to punish opponents. Whoops. Let's just, to navigate, actually, let's just go back to the chapter list and pick one here. one of my favourite opponents on Lee Chess. So c4, you can go in for the kill here, I believe, threatening checkmate. So that was desperate, but to finish him off, not to let him carry on, the best move, queen g8 checkmate. So next game, please. And you can see the b3 opening at work. If you remember, there's a Nakamura, how he won the ICC Open. I studied a lot b3, b6 from that. So that's why this has become a really dangerous pet weapon at the faster time controls for me. But you can see how I'm using this pet weapon in many examples. Okay, so yeah, the chapter list, 250 of them. Let's go back. So you can buy it as a gift. It's a reduced price at the moment, $4.99. So I hope you have fun with that. And yeah, there's going to be a new one after this. And yeah, they've been carefully sourced, thousands and thousands of games, as I say, crystallized to these exercises for this course. So great fun there to be had. Hope you check it out and let me know in the comments of this video how you find it. Thanks very much. Oh, there's the link, by the way, or the description. So that short URL link will take you there. Thanks again.